Blessings, people. This is BJ from the Talking Through the Miraculous podcast. I got another short story for you today. As we all know, these gas prices are crazy right now, and in California, they're even more crazy. So I decided to start commuting to work, which in my case means catching the bus. So as I arrived at the bus stop today, I was sitting there just waiting for my bus patiently. And a young man, I don't know, maybe 25 years old, rode up on a bike. I mean, the kid was young enough to be one of my kids. So he walks up to me, and he had an aggressive posture, and he's calling me names and talking about he hates the company I work for and F me. And I'm like, hey, what's up, man? So he's like, stand up. So I stood up because I'm not going to be a punk and just get hit. So I stood up, and I don't think he realized how big I am. So he kind of backed off a little bit. I'm like, what's going on, man? What's wrong with you? And he's just cussing me and calling me names as he's backing away at this moment. I'm like, bro, you're young enough to be one of my kids. Get away from here. Just go. You don't want this, because we all got a pass, right? So I'm like, you don't want none of this. Go away. So he rode away. I was upset. On my bus ride to work. I was very upset. But then I took a second and I thought about how that could have went. He could have just ran up on me, and I probably would have beat his butt. But there's that chance that he could have hurt me. Who wants to get in a fight just for nothing? I'm too old for that stuff, And say somebody really got hurt during that fight, and police were called and ambulance was called. It could have went anyway. I had to thank God he gave me the words. I didn't cuss him out, which is amazing, because when you get caught up in that moment, sometimes you tend to revert to the old person and, cuss him out. I didn't do that. Through the whole thing, I didn't even get excited. I was calm. Heart wasn't beating. I was calm, and I thought about my words. And I'm happy that nothing happened. I'm happy that it happened to me and not someone else, because it could have went another way. But just one of the little things that God does. Please listen to the podcast, miraculouspodcast.com, and remember, miracles still happen.